Hi, I'm Sheila Harris, and I was ordained a New Thought minister in 2001. Also, I did help run a spiritual center in Arizona for a few years, and I've been in touch with angels since 1994. I thought since the world is in such unusual circumstances, I wanted to share some ideas and thoughts that could probably help bring us all together. And one of the things I wanted to talk about is something very simple. It's a four-letter word, love. It can be very hard for some people to show it or share it and be very difficult for others. Um, if we have, family and friends, it's easy for us to share it with our friends and family. But for those that see people of different races and colors a problem, it can be a difficult task. One of the things I wanted you to think about is, would God create a group of people or a race that's inferior? I lived in a country where I was the minority and I felt and saw racism firsthand. So, if God would not create a group of people or a race that's inferior, I ask you, why would we choose to believe that there is a group of people or a race out there that's inferior? Now, if we look at the flip side of the word inferior, superior. And a person that has to feel superior, it is because they feel inferior. They don't feel good about themselves. This is one of the reasons they have to tell themselves that they're superior to someone else. It makes them feel better. Now, one thing that I want you to think about is we are not born prejudiced. We learn it, okay? The angels see people of all colors, all races, all over the world, different countries, people that go to church, people that don't go to church. They don't hold these prejudices the way we do. So, what if we took people's differences and were intrigued by them, or even inspired by them, and we cherished those differences? Can you imagine the happiness and the connections and the joy that we would have with these people? Sometimes, unfortunately, it takes a tragedy to bring us all together. And an example of this would be George Floyd's death. That brought out a sea of people in unison, and they were of all colors, all races, and they had to come out to say one thing: George Floyd's life mattered. And what brought them out was love, was decency, was caring. So when we think about this and we think about the COVID-19 on the rise and the unemployment that is, at record heights right now, people are wondering, how am I going to, get food? How are we going to pay the mortgage? It's time for us now to be earth angels and put our hands out for help and to do it for family, friends, even strangers out there, and put some love into our hearts. We are all brothers and sisters, that we can come together. We can look past color and race, and let's see what's in a person's heart. And one of the things that the angels' messages, since I've been in touch with them since 1994, is to love ourselves and to love others. And any book that you pick up about angels, you're pretty much going to get that message somewhere in that book. That's one of the key things that they like to talk about. And we can practice this today. I want you to go out and everyone that you see or talk to, find something that you love or like about that person. Maybe it's their hair. Maybe it's, what they have on or something that they said. So go out today and make it a loving, kind day. And I thank you so much for letting me share my thoughts in your home. Thank you.